Good morning. Me and Ellie are getting ready to take a walk around the homestead. We're going to check on some things and we thought we would take you with us. Are you ready, Ellie? Come on, let's go. I'm going to move the rabbits to fresh grass. So let's get to it. That was close. That's never happened before, but lesson learned. I need to turn that house sideways next time so that it doesn't slide off the back. None of the bunnies got hurt. It was kind of a close call for one of them, but she was fine. And I kind of figured that rope would break. So I've been wanting to do this anyway, and I knew making that turn it was probably gonna break, so I went up to the barn to get a spade bit and let's get this fixed. Well, I got them moved. It started raining, so I finished making that turn and had no issues. So I'm gonna get their tractor put back together and then we'll move on to the next thing. They really do love this tractor. They can climb up on top, which in the morning, a lot of times they're all up on top, grooming themselves. Move, Ellie. They have all their little cubbies they can get into and climb on. They really do live a pretty good life. This is Willow. We call her Mama most of the time. She's a little skittish. She's not as friendly as Doc, but here's your food, Mama. She loves it when we bring her treats, though. She loves some dandelions, some carrot tops. And this is Doc. Hey, buddy. What you doing, buddy? What you doing? You need some more food too? I'll go get you some. Come here. He's such a good boy. He loves to be loved. Don't you? Don't you? We put these different textured things. I have a board over there, and then he has a big flat rock to get on, to get off the wire. But sometimes he likes to lay on the wire just to get a cool breeze. He's a good boy. Alright, I'm gonna get your food and Clean your water bowl. This is a rain barrel we made. I'm in the process of painting it again. Move, Ellie. So this is where I get the animals water. And this area I'm getting ready to do just to block it up to keep anything from getting under there. Ellie tries, she can't. Here's the chicken coop. We'll check on the chickens. Hey girls. Good morning. Got a couple of eggs in there. This is the tube feeder that I made. You just fill the tube up and it falls down, but you still kind of have to pull it forward. I did that already this morning. What are you looking at? I'm thinking about making a different feeder, but this one will do for now. Their water needs a new O-ring, so right now we're just using a bucket. So part of their coop, I just have like a tarp over part of it so they can be outside if it's raining, or they can go in. There you go, girls. Gosh, we had so much rain. Maybe I'll let y'all out later. It's yucky. I let them free range quite often. Oh my goodness. So we kind of got caught in the rain while we were checking on the chicken, so we just came out here to the garden to check on it. I have like a painter's tarp just on the very top of one of my cattle panels. Just a nice place for shade until whatever I have growing on them can grow up. And I don't know, some stuff's not doing so great in the garden this year. So let's take a look at it. So on this ladder that I covered with chicken wire, I have a cucamelon growing on. I started it really early and I wasn't sure it was going to make it, but it did. And we even have some cucamelons in here somewhere. There. And lots of blooms. So it's doing really well. Sunflower. I scattered lots of seeds, and I don't have lots of sunflowers, but I got a few. There's not a lot over here. This is where I had my brassicas, and they're done. I've got some comfrey over there and strawberries right there. Beans along the cattle panels, for some reason, they're not doing that great. I don't know if it's all the rain we've had. We've had some cool days. We've had some crazy hot days. I don't know. But the garden is just not doing as well as it did last year. Those are ground cherries over there. They're the Aunt Molly's from Baker Creek. Over here, we have tomatoes all along the fence, all the way down. And peppers in front of them, and they're not doing very good at all. My beans are crazy. These are some bush beans that I planted, I think 4 of them at the same time, and then I filled in with some other beans, and they're just at crazy different heights. I don't know what's going on there. So comfrey that came up on its own. I have a couple of Kajari melons here on this cattle panel. More peppers. Some volunteer tomatoes, cherry tomatoes that came up. This is a Cleome. I had like 2 or 3 in the garden last year, and these are just popping up everywhere. I've pulled so many. And here comes the rain again. These are shishito peppers. And some more beans that are just starting to climb. Better get back over here. Our grape, I was so excited about it. We both were, because it's just doing great. And this week we discovered it's got some kind of fungus or something. I don't know what we're gonna have to do. The cucumbers are climbing pretty good. They look really good. Last year they did terrible. The cucumber beetle just took them out. But this year, so far so good. Just got some herbs. And that's my asparagus bed in between the grape and the herbs. We have potatoes over there where the girls' fairy garden is, under that trellis. I have some morning glories that the girls helped me plant. That's a little look at the garden. The corn's doing okay. I'm just a little disappointed. I got some good sized tomatoes, but the plants just don't look that great. There's a good tomato there. We'll just see. Hope for the best. Well, I think that's probably about all of the homestead I'm going to be able to check on today, because it is raining. It looks like it's going to stay for a little while. I was going to go check on my elderberries that I found over in the fence row, last year, which the birds ended up getting last year. And I'm trying to figure out how to keep them off of it. So if any of you have any suggestions at all, I would love to hear about it. Y'all have a great day. See you next time.